welcome to Mars Talks. Again, we are in a very beautiful venue in Istanbul, Sarıyer. The weather is nice and I have very interesting guests. You know Mr. Hakan, who's our CEO, and our advisory board member, Mr. Dominique is here. The topic today is global citizenship. It's becoming more and more a demand of getting passports from different countries. So in this case, let's chat about Turkish passport and other citizenships. Here we are.
Perfect. So there are quite a lot of options when it comes to gaining another citizenship nowadays in the market. Typically, we split up the programs in three different categories. So the first category would be what we call the travel documents. So these are typically the Caribbean citizenship programs. So there are 5 programs in the Caribbean. Each island offers citizenship by investment, fully legal per their constitution. We call them travel documents because this is exactly what they allow you to do. They allow you to travel to over 150 countries without needing a visa. So you can now travel to the UK, to Europe, Hong Kong, Singapore, Russia, without the need of a visa.
And then we have golden visa.
Yes, this would be the second category. The golden visa programs would be in Portugal, Greece, Spain. These are all real estate-based investments that allow you to gain a residency as a non-European citizen in Europe. After a number of years, and if you fulfill certain requirements, you have the possibility to apply for the citizenship. The third category would be the European and Turkish citizenship programs. So in Europe, there is only one direct citizenship program, and it is in Malta. The approximate cost of the Maltese citizenship would be 1 million euros, and it's primarily a donation to the government. The second one would be the Turkish citizenship by investment program, which is $250,000 invested in real estate.
Okay, Mr. Hakan, then let's talk about Turkish citizenship. What are the numbers in the last years? How many passports have been given to foreigners?
So like before we declare citizenship, the number that we were selling as country to foreign direct investor, the number was like surfing around 22,000 to 25,000. So after the declaration from $1 million, we decreased the level of budget to $250,000. As we can see, the number is doubled and it came to 45,000 applicants. Applicants means they invest in real estate, but I think 20,000 of them, they are the citizenship applicants. So I was always talking with Dominique about the position of Turkey in the competitor market. So I want to ask him, actually, how do you see the Turkish potential? How do you see the Turkish position related to competitors like Portugal, like Montenegro, like Caribbean?
Yes. So I think Turkey has a very interesting positioning in the citizenship market. First of all, the amount of the investment, $250,000, and invested in real estate, in a booming real estate market in Turkey. So it is not only a good financial investment, but it's also an investment into the family's future. Compared to Malta in Europe, this will be over $1 million, €1 million, and primarily it is a donation. Montenegro is approximately $500,000, split between an investment in real estate and a donation to the government. Montenegro, I would say, would be the closest competitor to Turkey.
Be for Turkey.
Because of its potential of joining the European Union. But it is a big if. The quality of life in Montenegro itself is very different than Turkey. I would say Turkey is a very global country nowadays. You come to Istanbul and everybody speaks English. You find people from all over the world. It is a logistics hub where there's a lot of production. In Turkey, you have a really vibrant economy here, as opposed to Montenegro, which is more a place somebody would like to go and retire to. But for the younger generation and entering into the last decade of your career, Turkey has truly the most potential for any investor and their families.
Yeah, he's right. Like when we think about the other competitors, for example, Caribbean countries, your ROI, return on investment, is just passport. But in Turkey, we know that the official capital appreciation we have is 26%, which in 2020, it's like most of areas in Istanbul especially had more than 80% capital appreciation. So that means you are investing in an asset with capitally appreciated every year in a really good numbers, which most of the world doesn't have these numbers. And Turkey become one of the most trending country on capital appreciation. After New Zealand, we are the top 3 in the world in 2020. So when you see the capital appreciation rate, and at the same time, international investor is always looking for ROI. So like ROI and capital appreciation is different visions. So Turkey is a great potential capital appreciation country. And for some places, because of Turkish population, the median age is 32 years old. So that means you have a great consumption. And if you see the world as a butterfly, Turkey is the body of butterfly. So in real estate terminology, the most important thing is location, location, and location. So land, if we see land is always appreciated asset, which apartments are always depreciated asset. So if we see the land of Turkey is one of the most valuable land of the world, so land is always appreciating, because in the pandemic, we understood that the location is very important on the logistic wise. So Turkey is a main hub, and Turkey is the inside of hinterland that connects Europe with Asia and Euro-Asia, and even till China, we have a great logistic connections. Secondly, when we see about like citizenship, what we saw the demand were, before 2017, demand were from approximately 32 countries. But now we can see that demand is coming from 180 countries. And interestingly, we were used to sell to like mostly like neighboring countries like Azerbaijan, like Gulf countries, like Arabic speaking countries. Now we are receiving really like great demand from especially like Pakistan, Malaysia, Singapore. Even we had sold like one application to Australian family last month. So demand is quite increasing. That means Turkey is doing a great job on marketing its citizenship. One thing also is very important, that the governmental side, the bureaucrats, they are very excited to bring the safe systems as investment, the evaluation report systems, and etc. So they want, the government is very excited to make international investor feel very safe, like they feel in Dubai. So I think this is your second question.
Yeah. But actually, so we can see that a passport getting in Turkey is not a debt investment at all. But I want to also ask, like, since you are like representing Dubai and you are representing Istanbul, how would you compare both cultural wise? Like, where is it going? What's happening?
Yeah, I just came from Dubai. I had a visit for 1 week, I think. So we had a great insight research of Dubai. What I realized is, Dubai government is bringing new regulations. Dubai is a sign of tax heaven. It's popular because it's a tax heaven. If we see the United Arab Emirates, Dubai is one of these emirates. So as my analyze, Dubai is start to monitoring international real estate investment more than they get used to.
True.
So Turkey is now much safer in that side. So Turkey can win this game in that side. And secondly, Dubai international real estate investment is coming from foreign direct 82%, which they don't have structured exit strategy. But in Turkey, if we think that 97% of real estate industry is dominated by Turkish buyers, international investor has direct exit. So when they want to exit after 3 years, most probably they could find a Turkish buyer with a good capital appreciation. But in Dubai, I don't see this potential nowadays. But
do you agree?
Yes, the real estate is always turning hands between foreigner to foreigner. I mean, yes, of course, you do have the big real estate, even investment companies that take over in Dubai. But in Turkey, selling to Turkish buyers. I mean, the last metric was something around
97%.
97% of all transactions are to Turks. So you can feel safe that at any moment you will not have to sell at a discount. You can easily liquidate your property if you need to.
Yeah, by the way, Dominique, 97% of real estate count-wise sales is dominated by Turkish. But interesting statistic I have is 10% of revenue came from foreign direct investors in 2020. So count-wise is 3%, but when we see revenue wise, it's becoming 10%. So that means in 2020, whole FDI of Turkey came from real estate investments by international investors. So Dominique is right, but I have to say that what I respect about Dubai is the systems that they create, right? When you invest, you feel more safe because the legal wise, and they have a very structured systems that the consumer law, for example, the title deed transactions, whole digital, and power of attorneys, etc., is whole digital. There are many escrow systems which you feel safe.
But we are also on that way.
We are trying to run on that side, but we have some time to do this because to change policies is not easy. So the government is very excited to change these policies. But when we have the safe policy that Dubai has, I'm sure that we will talk much more of this.
I absolutely see it coming, but we don't know when yet, but I absolutely see it coming. Okay, thank you so much for this nice chat. It was really efficient. And if you have any questions or suggestions for new topics, please contact us. See you soon on Mars Talks.